An update tonight in the shooting death of a DeRidder mom. 22-year-old Asia Marie Scott was killed on her birthday in Newton, Texas back on January 11th. Now one of the two men charged in her murder has bonded out. 27-year-old Tevin Sells of Jasper County posted the $250,000 bond for the murder charge yesterday, within just hours after he was arrested again, this time during a traffic stop. Now faces drug and weapon charges. He then bonded out again yesterday evening for those charges. Sells is charged with Asia Scott's murder along with Deontay Johnson, who is also bonded out.